Whenever someone would bring up ghosts, I would typically disagree and say I don't believe in them. I was brought up as a religious person, and they just don't fit in my world. But a recent encounter made me question everything. I have a best friend of many years who stuck with me even when moving to different places or her switching to online school in the middle of the school year. When summer started, she asked me if I wanted to sleep over, and of course, I excitedly said yes. I also invited my 2 other best friends, who were actually twin sisters. Our sleepover marathon was scheduled for 3 nights, from Thursday morning to Sunday afternoon. Thursday was a pretty fun, normal day, and so was Friday afternoon. But from Friday night, everything changed. My best friend is a bit odd, and she's recently been trying to learn how to become a witch and talk to her spirit guides. Of course, me being very religious, I don't believe in that, and I just brush it off, and we go on about hanging out. Then all of a sudden, I get the sensation that I'm being watched. I tell my best friend about it, and she says the same. She goes on to say that she also believes her house is haunted. I reject that idea and just think she's being silly. But this was no silly occasion. I wake up at 3:26 a.m., sweating for no reason, but I just go back to bed. Then I wake up again at 3:16 a.m. I assume that I'm seeing things because I'm tired, so I go back to bed. I wake up again at 3:06 a.m. My friend is also awake, and I tell her that I'm going to be staying up because I feel like I'm trapped in the same time. She laughs at me, but I'm being serious. Later on in the night, I start to hear what sounds like a sad puppy whimpering. I tell my friend about it, but she tells me she doesn't hear it. I continue to hear these strange sounds, and it's making my head ache. It's so noisy that it sounds like the walls are screaming at me. After some time, we all get sleepy and start falling asleep. An hour or so goes by, and one of the twins decides to watch a movie with me on my phone and moves down to the bed with me. My best friend's mom is a cat person, so she owns 5 cats. One of them continuously moves their head as if they're looking at something dash across the room, and it starts acting really strange, hopping from bed to bed, meowing loudly, and rolling on its back uncontrollably. Then I start hearing footsteps, and the cat runs towards the sounds of the footsteps. I start getting really scared because I still feel like someone's watching me. All of a sudden, I see something white dash by in front of me. The walls start screaming at me, and I start seeing shadows, hearing car sounds and wind, but no cars were nearby. And more footsteps. I feel like I'm going insane. Then all goes mute, and I fall unconscious. I wake up in the same spot, and everything seems normal. All my friends are asleep, and I see the cat sitting normally and staring at me. It's now Saturday morning, and I am currently writing this while still at the sleepover. I still hear scattered footsteps, whispers, and the cat is still watching me. The walls still scream and the doors still creak. I don't know what's wrong with this house, but Sunday morning, I'm out of here ASAP.